Oh my gosh!
Hello world. Hello world. Augustus Charles here. Welcome to my man cave, my bathroom. And it was awfully strange to do a show, a program from a bathroom. However, I felt it was fitting because one, we're in the superhero season. Superhero season meaning that, hey, we got Iron Man, we got the Man of Steel Superman. We just came out of the Dark Knight season, and Thor is happening. Captain America is going to happening. It seems to be that would be the appropriate time. But this is my man cave, you know, and this is where I go to take care of all of my issues, take care of all of my. No need to go through that. However, so you see my collage of superheroes here that's gathered here. This is the Avengers all on one side. I didn't just put this together, folks. I've always had this restroom the way it is. And of course, the Iron Man is premiered here, likely to exceed past the Avengers, but we'll see that. Then we have, of course, the Dark Knight, my favorite hero. Superman here, which is the Man of Steel is going to happen in the theaters. And of course, we have the X-Men here. Captain America on my right is the Dark Knight again. So, this is my man cave. This is where I like to do my thinking and get everything else. And while I'm here, I want to thank everybody for watching my videos through the ups and the downs, the left and the rights, the moodiness, the happiness, all of the other things. But I'm excited to tell you that my videos have been seen in more than 100 countries. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I didn't realize there were that many countries around the world. And there's some obscure one. I'm thinking, how did these videos get seen all the way over there? But it's so you notice nice. The title is WTF, which I'm going to let you come up with your own conclusion about the subjects I'm about to talk to. We can go with the where's the faith, what's the fuss, where's the fact, or what the you get my gist. So this is kind of like my pet peeve time, you know. It's top 5 pet peeves. Number 1, what is the deal with men now deciding to start peeing in public? I don't get it. It's like, I live in downtown LA, and I've seen it, those videos where I'm downtown LA or in Hollywood and certain places. It just seems, guys, you know, if you gotta go to the restroom, you know, can you pick a discreet area? Can you, first of all, can you find a conventional bathroom or a restroom to go, you know, relieve yourself? But I'm seeing it more and more often. I mean, I don't get it. And now they're doing it more in public. They, for some reason, they can't hold their water or whatever the liquids that they're having, and they're just finding the places. But then they don't go all the way in the alley. They just go to some place, and you walk by. I walk and I see, you know, women walking by. Sometimes there's children and men. And I've seen them in every ethnic. Just pee in public. They just pee on the wall, or they'll find a spot where they think that nobody's watching, and they do their thing. Guys, I'm, you know, half a century years of age. I've never had to pee in public. I've always made sure that if I'm somewhere where I'm going to be out for a while, I drink enough and go find a public restroom, or you go to a restaurant. I know that the whole, you know, everybody's having issues with people walking in the restrooms and you know, customers, but the option isn't peeing in public because you have to go and because you can. Stop it. It's first of all, it's so nasty, and number 2 is disrespecting, and number 3, I think there's a law about urinating in public. So stop it. Let it go. Okay. Number 2, homeless people panhandling. That's a sore spot with me. Now, people are destitute, people are desperate. I understand people in need, not going to be insincere or inconsiderate and insensitive about that. Not going to do that. I understand people need to, you know, survive on a daily basis. But it just gets to the point when, these guys are getting specific. And it troubles me because they don't believe that no one else is doing it. It's a new thing that they're doing, and the fact that they're bringing about a new way of getting money. And I laugh because I'm thinking, I just heard it from the guy down the street. It's like, wow, you think you're doing something new and realize that the market's already oversaturated. And so you think you're going to do something that someone else hasn't thought of. And then, the whole being specific, and most of you understand what I'm talking about. It's the fact that they walk up to you and say, do you have 27 cents? All I need is 27 cents. And then you give them 27 cents, and then they go down to 5 other people that they target, and they ask the same thing. All I need is 27 cents. Well, how many 27 cents do you need? So, it's just really interesting. It makes me laugh. But then I realize, these guys have figured out a new con game, and they just want to make you think that that's all they need. I get it during the night, I get it during the day. It doesn't make a difference. I need 34 cents. I need 21 cents. I need a quarter. Well, then you give them that, and then they come right back. Half the time they don't remember that they just asked me that. It gets on my last nerves. Okay, the professional panhandlers, folks, don't fall for it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. They'll come up with all kinds of things. I need 99 cents. Okay. Next one. 3. I work at a cafe. I work in Hollywood. If anybody wants to look me up, you can. Okay, I work in Hollywood. I have a really big problem with urban ghetto people coming from their neighborhoods, coming to Hollywood with their ideal about what prices should be, and then are not willing, to fathom the ideal that they're in a different place. Okay, I understand that in your hood you can get a soda for 67 cents, but when you're in Hollywood, that old phrase go, when in Rome, do as Rome do. You're not going to pay what you pay for in the hood in Hollywood or any famous or popular tourist spots. Cut it out, folks. It doesn't make any sense. I always tell the folks, you know what, if you pay 67, 75 cents for, go back to your hood. Okay? But you're in Hollywood. So expect the price to be much higher. And I'm sorry if it's going to break your EPT amount on your card, but here's the deal. It's a mentality. You come down to Hollywood, you pay Hollywood price. If you go to New York or anywhere else where they have high tourism, you're going to pay the price. But when you come down there with your attitude, you don't want to pay for it, you want to challenge me on it, when you do price negotiation, I just look at you like, if you can get it for that price in the hood, why don't you stay in the hood? If you have to ask how much it is and you're not willing to pay that price, stay in the hood. Number 4, escalators. Recently, I just started using public transportation more often, okay? And I don't understand why people have to block the escalators. You have to understand that there are people who have to get where they gotta go, and then there are people who just want to have a conversation, or they just want to block the middle part of the escalator. They don't want to proceed down, or they want to proceed up. I understand if you need a rest, rest on one side. Typically it's the right side that you want to rest, and the left side is the moving lane. It annoys me to no extent. It annoys me that people just stand there and don't allow the progression of traffic to move through. So here's the deal. Get the hell out of the way. I'm in a hurry, or I need to move, I need to get somewhere. Don't block my progress because you're either lazy, you're tired, you don't want to move. Stay on the right side. Let everyone else move, but don't block it up. Don't talk to your friends and you want to block everybody's progression up or progression down. Get out of the way. You have no idea. Be sensitive. Be considerate. People are trying to move and get somewhere. It's okay if you want to stand there. I have a lot more respect. If you stand on the right, you have your friends on the side. Fine, that's perfectly fine with me. But get the hell out of the way, okay? Oh, and my favorite one for the fifth one is young people's entitlement. Why is it that young people, and I don't care who it is, where do you guys get this idea that we all owe you a living? Where do you guys get this idea that life is so much tougher for you today as opposed to those of us who had to do the same thing? We had to get out of our house. We had to go to college. We had to go find a job, maintain a sense of morality and responsibility in the community, build our characters up, and we had it rough. But this generation, you young people are really annoying me with this whole idea that the fact that tougher times for you are this time and it has been throughout any generation. Stop it. If you want to be lazy, you want to be complacent, you want to be, I don't know, leeches and parasites, go ahead and be that way and quit whining and crying about what you don't have, how hard it's going to be. You know, you go through time, all the generations have gone through. You can read all the internet stuff, come up with all the researches. You know, here's the funny thing is, people have their own issues. Everybody has a problem. Everybody has the opportunity to get through the issues. But listen, you know, I have hired people where unfortunately they don't want to work at the job that they are, and they do a poor job, even if you got them a job. And then when they get the job, they're not thankful and appreciative at all. And then you spend your money on everything but the right thing. So of course you're going to be broke. Some of the most people get in debt. So this entitlement issue, people have to give you things you don't really want to work for it. And if you work for it, you don't really want to do the things that's required for you. You think if you should be rewarded for your efforts. That entitlement issue, that self-serving issue, it gets on people's nerves. I understand that the fact that you're having a rough time, but here's the deal. It's been rough throughout the generations in every aspect of life. It's simply just not the financial or the social. It's in every aspect. So nobody owes you a living. I'm serious. You know, you gotta understand, nobody owes you a living. So I'm not trying to bash or shade other young people, because I was once young and things of that nature. And I did some very stupid things when I was young. But here's the deal. I also know I had a sense of responsibility and accountability and integrity. I understood that. I had that. I don't want to blame. I'm not blaming everybody else for my problems. I'm not trying to get everybody to give me things, especially I haven't earned it. Okay, and I'm definitely not trying to magnify my issue larger than everybody else, because we all have our issues. But young people, get it together, have some fortitude, get some character about you, and then deal with the life that was handed to you, and stop thinking that the world owes you. You got to do what you got to do, reach deep, change yourself, change your character, I don't know, do whatever you got to do, but get out of it. I think I'm finished now. And even worse, they don't cover really well. You know, you're doing like this, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh. And then you have to walk by and really go into denial that they're actually doing that. You gotta pay for your fake weave, you gotta pay for your crazy clothing. Yay! Superhero theme season is here. La, 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 la. Can I actually use my restroom now? Can you guys get out of my restroom now so that I can do my thing? But get the hell out of the way, okay? And my favorite one for the fifth one. Oh my God, I'm fat. Oh, this is not good. It's funny. I think it's just really, it's so wrong for people to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway.